What's going on, Jerome's? So, as I've admitted many times, I'm a fair weather Timberwolves fan. I loved him as a kid growing up with KG, Stephon Marbury and company, Tom Gugliotta, Sam Cassell, big balls. Come on, man. But gotten out of him as of late. But this year, this team is a lot of fun. They're different, and I understand. So, Game 7 in Denver, Western Conference semifinals. The Nuggets, the reigning, defending NBA champions with the MVP, Jokic, Jamal, stupid ass throwing things on the court, Murray. Well, I understand. Like, in hostile territory, even though the Wolves have won a couple times there, you would think, okay, maybe they're going to do the Minnesota sports thing and just like turtle, pucker up, and it was a good season. Silver lining, just Johnny try hard, moral victories and all that stuff. And in the first half, when they were start of the second half, they were down 20 points, 58-38, and you're thinking, okay, this is it. Here we go again. But by God, the Wolves found a way, scratch and clawed, and they got back into it. And it was just amazing. I mean, they had us in the first half, not going to lie. 97.1% winning percentage. And then, whoop, one time. Just one time. And Anthony Edwards, superstar. Phenomenal game 6. Absolute killer. Really struggled in this game. Shooting. 6 of 24. And ice cold in the first half. But when it counted, when the game mattered on the line, he made the right pass. He hit that dagger 3, which is shades of Northern Iowa, Ali Farouk Maresh taking out Kansas. Just the onions on that shot to extend the lead to 10. And really, just amazing. Just amazing. Where you think that when the chips are down and, a lot of, that's not the right slide. A lot of fans on the old Twitter machine were just like, oh, here we go. Oh, turning on something else. Oh, Minnesota sports. LOL. Now, generally, I'm pretty snarky about things, but I didn't have one of those that I remember where it's just like, okay, here we go, blah, blah, blah. It's like, hey, Anthony Edwards struggled all game. Keep shooting. Shoot or shoot. And it just seemed like in the first half, offensively, they were just very tentative. Like, they were making the extra pass. They were trying to be good teammates and stuff. And you needed someone to just step up and just keep shooting. And that's exactly what happened. Anthony Edwards deserves a lot of the credit. Kat, Naz Reid, Jaden McDaniels had himself a phenomenal game. It was just baby. Also, baby, Casey Vitelli, our guy over at Proline Mockup. So what they do every series, the winner of the series takes over a style of jersey from the losers. And I can't wait to get my Phoenix Suns one. This Denver one is looking tight as hell, and it's amazing. So you can get numbers stitched, and it's just high quality, and it's beautiful. And you guys killed it. A bunch of orders came in for the Phoenix one. Order up the Denver one. Pre-orders in by 5/31. The link is down below for both versions. Use promo code PurpleFTW, 10% off. Go hit that up. It's just, nah. And yes, the Denver Nuggets, reigning defending NBA champions, and you're in their building, and you know that the MVP is going to get all the calls. Jokic didn't have his first foul until like deep in the fourth quarter. Like, if that doesn't shock you, nah. But Jokic and Murray basically carried Denver on their backs, but it just wasn't enough. And Jokic was in jail game 6. He got his game 7, but clutch time down the stretch. Big time defensive plays by Gobert. Big time defensive plays by Naz and Kat. Kat should have been defending Jokic the entire series. Like, every single time Jokic was on the court, Kat should have been out there. And honestly, I love how Kat operated things, man. But taking there's a new Joker in town, absolutely. And Edwards, that's the type of leader that he is. The name on the front of the jersey matters more than the name on the back, and it's just great, man. It's just fantastic. But the whole team, like I said, was dead in the first half. They couldn't make a shot. Defensively, they broke down. It wasn't as bad as that 8-point swing in one of the middle games, but right before the start of the half, you're just like, okay, here we go. And down by 20, start of the second half, and you're just like, ain't gonna happen. But a big time third quarter, and then held them off in the fourth. It was just amazing, man. And Jaden McDaniels, Jaden McDaniels really is the X factor, man. So he's a tier 1 defensive player, and if and when he gets it going offensively, he really is the straw that stirs the drink here. But 7 to 10 from the field, had 23 points, was plus 12 and plus minus, and the defense, the putbacks, like everything was just monster. Cat, like we said, I mean, this was a Cat legacy game. 23 points, 8 of 14 shooting, and was just mixing. And just like the Phoenix series, Cat's rebounding really was the difference here. Had 12 boards, leading the Timberwolves, and this was just a legacy series for Cat, going toe-to-toe defensively with the 3-time MVP in Jokic, putting up numbers on his own. And when the Wolves were really slagging, I mean, Cat was stepping up in the second half. You got to respect that. Also, Naz Reid, freaking A, man. Like, Naz Reid is like Paul Bunyan and Jim Kleinsasser rolled into one. Like, he is a true folk hero. 11 points, 4 of 7 shooting, and also that block that he had on Jokic. Like, once Naz had that block when Jokic was on the was down in the post, it just like that's it. That is indeed a wrap. Kyle Anderson, yeah. Also Rudy, playing some great defense, and defensively, like, their best option against Jokic was when Cat was defending him face up, and then Gobert was on the backside. And Gobert fouled out, but he went out on a shield, 13 points, including first 7 to 9 free throws, which is amazing. But also that turnaround, like sky jumper, like shades of Kareem and Hakeem Olajuwon. Is like, where the hell did that come from? Like, that's when you knew Team of Destiny. Like, if Rudy Gobert is hitting that shot, it's over, man. It's absolutely over. Also, Mike Conley truly is the floor general. Fought like a warrior game 6 to get back out there after missing game 5 with that Achilles. But 10 points, 10 points, 8 boards, and 4 assists as well. Just a really hard fought, scrappy game. And it's just like, I mean, in the grand scheme of things, was this sort of an ugly game? Sure. But the way that the Wolves put the clamps on the Nuggets in the second half, no easy shots. They were disjointed. They were out of flow. Everything that had gone right for Denver in the first half went wrong for them in the second half. And the Wolves, I mean, they just fought and clawed, and it's a great lesson for everything in life. No matter how bad your day has been, no matter how unfair things are, no matter how badly you've screwed up, if you got breath in your lungs, you keep fighting. Like, you do not give up, and just shoot. Just keep getting after it, and it's amazing. And also, what's great is this team, it's young at its core. I mean, Conley is up there, and Gobert's no spring chicken either. But at its core, this is a very young, fun team. Love the culture that Conley and Finchie have built, and hopefully the Vikings are taking notes, because this feels like the start of a run, and this Wolves team could be good for a very, very long time. And now, I mean, the table's set, and we've said before that the winner of Denver, Minnesota was going to win the whole thing, and I still believe that. I mean, the Mavericks, respect to Luka, respect to Kyrie, flat earth guy, but the Wolves having home court advantage back in the Western Conference, it's amazing. And the East, I mean, Pacers are tough as hell. I mean, they went to Madison Square Garden and put the bang thing on Brunson and the Knicks. Like, in Spike Lee's face, Reggie Miller talking trash the entire time. Celtics had a bit of a Mickey Mouse run to the finals, but I'm confident. I'm confident that the Wolves will take care of business. I think this is their moment. This is their time. I mean, that Game 7 was the precursor. Like, that Game 7 was not the Minneapolis Miracle leading to just emotional letdown the rest of the way. No, like, that was a statement win. That was a precursor of things to come. Wolves in 4 versus the Mavs. Wolves in 4 versus the Celtics. Pacers don't care. I mean, because this is it. This is the Final Four. There's nothing after this. So that's just amazing, man. Just amazing. I love like I said, I've been a fair weather fan, and the way I reacted to the end of Game 7, and also like pacing around, just like thumping my chest every single time the Wolves got a stop or made a shot. If and when the Vikings win the Super Bowl, like, they're going to have to nuke my house. Like, National Guard's going to have to be sent in, baby. But just absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, also, Charles Barkley said, like, "Oh, it's been 20 years since I've been in Minnesota." Baloney. Bring your ass. Come get a parlor burger. It'd be good, man. It'd be good times. But your thoughts are thoughts. Wolves roar back in historic fashion. Game 7. Eliminate the reigning defending NBA champions. Move on to the Western Conference Finals. Home court advantage, by the way. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily some Wolves takes. You know what to do. Skull production value.